The Zero Chill program is absolutely huge in Madden 26. This is everything I know. Now, Say family, and welcome back to another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day and a great week so far. And without further ado, here's a $10 PlayStation gift card, and let's talk Zero Chill. Now, first things first, the Zero Chill program is confirmed coming out this Thursday, and with the structure of the calendar leading up until Christmas, there will be 4 releases of Zero Chill every single Thursday, ending on Christmas Day, with the 4th and final release, as well as Zero Chill presents opening. We got a lot of players to talk about, overalls, and gifts that got leaked in this game. Let's start with the presents. That's probably the most fun, because if you guys did not know, in the Zero Chill program, we're also getting Christmas presents in Madden Ultimate Team, and the way the presents work is you go through and acquire these gifts, and they're gonna have some type of name, labeling, or some type of rarity associated with them. Then on Christmas Day, these presents are gonna open up, and the player present names got revealed by MUT leaks. Now, these names right here are sort of hints as to what the player's gonna be. So as you can see, this is the list. I'm gonna read them all off and maybe talk about them a little right here, because we got Elite Tinsel, we got Frosty Punch, we got 2018 Express, there's Dashing Lion, which that to me, that just sounds like Jahmyr Gibbs, right? Like a Lions player who's quick. Dashing Lions, that sounds like Jahmyr Gibbs. There's Frozen Yeti, there's Jolly Comet, there's Douglas Fur Rancher, I got no clue what that is. North Pole Protector, you would think like an offensive lineman. Jingle Sled Chase, maybe another Jamar Chase card in this game. Brocking Around the Tree, maybe a Brock Purdy, who knows. Abdominal Beast, Black and Gold, that's a Saints player or a Steelers player. Giants Wonderland, obviously a Giants card. And then the first pick of Mudmiss, I got no clue what that is, but I'm going to talk about that a little later because there's a very cool player coming in this program. Now, again, these leaks right here are by MUT leaks, and hopefully they don't leak what's inside of these. I think it's more fun to have these be surprises, try and predict what's going to be in them right here, and then eventually see what these end up being on Christmas Day. Now, I will say this, these are all going to be champion or LTD level players, so 93s or 94s. They're going to be some of the best cards in this game, and the present players, if we look back in the past few years, sometimes they've been very attainable, sometimes they've been pretty unattainable, sometimes they'll end up being a great price. We gotta wait and see. Now, beyond that, even more leaks for this program, and then a couple tips you gotta do before the new season comes in the game tomorrow. I got a couple important tips at the end of the video. Next up, the welcome pack players. These also got leaked by MUT leaks. It is Zadarius Smith and Tim Tebow. Honestly, those names don't move me, right? Like, Zadarius Smith will be solid. Tim Tebow, I don't love rocking with a quarterback, man. Left-handed quarterbacks who don't get like the best release in this game. That's sort of like a double negative, and I know it's crazy. I'm still rocking Case Keenum right here. He's just been that good, dude. Okay, next up, another leak by MUT leaks. This one's actually pretty cool right here. This is showing us the overalls of every player we're going to be getting, and it actually leaks some of the free cards we're getting right here. Now, first things first, there's a 94 overall Mudmiss exclusive LTD. I got no clue what that is. It's kind of cool though. It sounds pretty cool. A Mudmiss exclusive LTD. Maybe that's some type of LTD player that you can only pull out of like a pumpkin pack style thing, or like a Deion Sanders style thing in Blitz. We'll see, but that kind of sounds that way. Next up, there's a Zero Chill Ghost LTD that confirms that Ghost of Madden are coming back in Zero Chill. There's a 94 overall Zero Chill LTD, that's basic. And then as we get to the overalls of the champions, it is 93 overall champions right here. There's a Ghost champion, there's a regular champion, there's a head-to-head event player, which we're going to be getting potentially for free if we grind the head-to-head event. And then there's a few cool things right here. The 91 overall Epic Challenge player, that's cool. A MUT Challenge player, and a Field Pass player. And if I had to guess right here, these 91 overall players can get upgraded to 93s with, I would guess, some type of token or maybe snow currency. But that to me sounds like 3 free 93s in the Epic Challenge player, which that's cool. The MUT Challenge player, which is just like your regular solos, and then the BND Zero Chill Field Pass player as well. That's cool. Now, beyond that, there's a CPU Event 88. That card I would again suspect can go up to a 93 overall. There's a 90 overall Hero. There's an 87 overall Stocking Stuffer. So for me, I read 4 full 93 overall players, the CPU Event, the Zero Chill Field Pass, the MUT Challenges, and then the Epic Challenges. Okay, beyond that, even more leaks right here. Let's talk about the Zero Chill abilities, because MUT leaks made a tweet and it basically says that Zero AP abilities are available until January the 15th on Zero Chill players. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to make Zero Chill cards the best players in this game by a mile, and January 15th, that is a long time right now. I am recording this video on December the 2nd. That is about 6 weeks of Zero AP abilities. That is 6 weeks of a card being the best player in this game. If we go through and look at a card on my lineup as an example that came out like 6 weeks ago, there's not many of them that are still making the team 6 weeks later, but these cards are going to be the best players in this game, and they're going to stay that way for the entire program. That's cool. To get Madden 26 Ultimate Team coins for your account at the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT to save an additional 8% on your order. Now, in terms of preparing, whenever there's a new program coming out in this game that has some of the best players in it, I always say keep your coin stack high, don't spend your coins. As you guys know, I spent a lot of my coins on the Christmas Crystal players a couple days ago, or sorry, a couple weeks ago at this point. I think that was worth it, but beyond that, I've kind of been saving and sort of just waiting for Zero Chill. All Madden was really good, but now I'm just saving, trying to get the coins up. Now, before we keep on rolling with today's video, really quickly, there's an NBA discount available today on Underdog Fantasy. I picked Jaylen Brown. His line went from 38 points down to 32 points, and hopefully that cashes. We included it with a Brandon Aubrey 2.5 extra points made. If the Cowboys score 3 touchdowns, which they've done in almost every single game this year, hopefully we're turning 50 into 150 bucks. If you watching this, want to copy that pick or try some picks for yourself, Underdog Fantasy, as always, is linked in the description. And if you want my free ebook in Madden Ultimate Team, use that promo code SWIFT over there. It takes you 2 minutes and it gets you access to my offensive and defensive ebook in this game just by putting in code SWIFT and making one pick. All right, now getting back on track, like I said, the new season is dropping very soon in Madden Ultimate Team. Here are a couple tips and tricks you guys got to do. First things first, if you go on over to your special offer tab in the store, let's try these for fun. Because as you can see, I got a W fantasy pack available for 160,000 coins. Are we making coins on this guaranteed? Absolutely not. Like, we need to pull a somewhat decent player in here. Maybe it's worth saving the pack for tomorrow. I'm going to open it up, which I know that might not be the smart decision. If you watching this video want to try and save the pack for tomorrow, that could be good. If we get a champion, this is going to be worth doing. It's an 88 Rashid Shaheed going for 80,000 coins. Can we see something nice? A Redux. There's some new Reduxes in the game. Show me a 90 plus. This is going to be a 90 overall Tuli Tupeloti. We don't make coin, but it is what it is. A fun pack to try. Probably not odds in your favor to make coins though. Okay, now like I was saying, you want to be as liquid as you can for Zero Chill, so opening offers like that might not be the smartest thing in the world, but if there's a player in the Season 3 pass that you want to upgrade, I went through and made a swap right here. For the longest time, I had not upgraded Will Anderson in this game. I have now upgraded Will Anderson. The fact that these cards get all 32 team chems, they're so unbelievable, dude. I'm really in on getting your season players with season tickets and then selling off your starters to recuperate coins. Instead of going through and opening up a boomer bust pack as an example that can maybe make me like 150,000 coins in this game, I upgrade Will Anderson with those tickets and I sell off Abdul Carter, who is my past starter, and now I make coins, which I would get from the boomer bust, and I get a player that arguably is an upgrade. I know Abdul Carter, I said, is really good. I do think he is really good, but if you want Will Anderson, I made the swap right here. I actually took my tokens off of the Maxwell Harrison because honestly, a non-all 32 team chem player, that isn't that amazing. And I'm going to pop up the Season 4 league players on the screen right here. There's a Herb Adderley cornerback coming out soon. He's going to have really good stats. If he gets all 32 team chems, he's just going to replace Maxwell Harrison at like corner 3 for me. So I'm expecting that, yes, that Maxwell Harrison, he wasn't going to last. I would recommend going through and upgrading the all 32 team chem players, which is every season player, not the NFL Rivals cards. Now, another quick tip in the Season 3 field pass, if you are able to go through and get to level number 48, that is probably the best reward in this game for me. I'm at 46. I want to get to 48 in the next 16 hours. So I'm going to go through and probably do a little bit of grinding right here for my points and probably get some progress on some of these weekly program missions right here. If I get this one done and score my rushing touchdowns, I'm going to be going through and getting to level 48, which is an epic strategy item fantasy pack. These items, if you did not know, they sell for 200k. So at level 48, this right here, instead of saying a strategy item fantasy pack, it's basically like a 100 to 200,000 coin reward guaranteed. Now, yeah, boys, that is going to do it for me. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to scroll down and drop a like. And if you did not know, I am going to be out of town just for a couple days this coming weekend. I know Zero Chill is coming out this Thursday. I'm going on Friday doing a little underdog trip with Underdog, with Xerxes. It's going to be a good time. I think MMG is there. Eric Rayweather, Bengal's going to be there. So that should be a lot of fun for me over the weekend. Content will be pre-recorded, so we'll still get some stuff up on the channel. And if you watching this video, want to try out a coin making method, actually, this is important that I posted yesterday. I think it's only working for about 12 more hours because the pack and method might expire. So click this video you see on my face. If you haven't watched that one quite yet, I strongly suggest it. I think I'm going to be going through and making everyone between 50 to 100,000 coins if you follow that strategy. So check it out. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.